Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the San Jose State Spartans taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Off the play fake on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Vance. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Handoff from the shotgun. Creates a little room. He's loose. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Spartans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Matthews. That's caught, it's Riley. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks, it's Coleman. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch. Down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Quarterback on the keeper. Fighting off the defender. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
To the end zone, and is picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Vance. Got his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing.
There he goes! They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. To the air, it's Vance. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. It's Matthews. Buying some time. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sterling. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Wide open spaces. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Looking to pass. It's Matthews. On target.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
The give to the back. Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Back to pass. It's Vance. Flushed out of the pocket. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Turner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Nevada going quickly. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Vance. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He turns that loose down the right side. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Sterling. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Riley. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. Looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Henry. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Wants to throw on first down. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. He's going for it all. Brings it in down the left side. Off and running. Turning on the Jets. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, pump it up.
The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game.
Lots of running room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. To the air. It's Purdy. There's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's got him this time. And he'll be smacked to the ground. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might as well stick with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can...
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Purdy. Finds his man, it's Turner. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Rides to the back and leaves it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Quickly to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Matthews. With the catch, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Starling. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll throw on third and short. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would put him in the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. He'll throw it. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. And they go back on top. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Ball State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Muncie for some time. They're up 14 over Eastern Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ashley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Lining up to convert third down. Dropping back, it's Purdy. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
This Nevada offense really has it going. Gonna look downfield again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's flat. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Using his legs, it's Turner. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ashley. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Purdy. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking for a man. It's Purdy. Quickly out to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got got plenty for the first down.
Maybe coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And if this offense wants to get back in this football game, I think they're going to see a lot of this. Defense playing a little bit more zone, conservative, great eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, batting the ball down. They're going to force you to throw the football down the field.
Safe completion on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Second down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. They're working that left side. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That gives him a 16-10 lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ashley. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get in the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Finds the tight end. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
It's complete to the right.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Pulls it in, it's Riley. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. With the catch, it's Smith. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Got a man. It's Riley. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Touchdown, Spartans! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.